All right, and welcome. If you could only hear what he said before we started. Welcome to the Real
Allegedly.
Estate Sports Guy podcast. This is Branton Walker with.
Noah Metzger, baby, baby.
How you doing, man?
Good, beautiful, lovely, all
All
the
right.
things. It's my favorite
Okay.
time of year. How could I be
Okay.
sad right now?
Well, listen, football is almost back. Like we have no more weekends without football for the next 6 months.
Zero. Zero. Goose eggs.
I mean, as sports fans, the summer is always like the biggest lull. Now, the World Cup helped quite a bit.
The World Cup helped. Unless, we got baseball folks, maybe we got some baseball people listening. You know what
I'm
I
a
mean?
baseball person. It's just my team's not very good. That's okay.
Mine hasn't been real great either. We're currently 500.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
it's,
your team's the cards are about 500, right?
they're 500.
Okay. Well,
Not great. They had a great start. After the All-Star break, they haven't been able to do squat.
well, listen. The Royals have won 8 games in a row, and they're still like, what are they? 16 games under 500. They're like 58 and 74, something like that. I mean, it's not good. But
It's not
Bobby
good.
Witt Jr. is a superstar, which hopefully they can keep, and he doesn't leave. You know what I mean? Because you got them Dodgers just plucking everybody, just plucking everybody.
Literally, like everyone. It's
All right. Well,
insane.
listen. If we talk too much baseball, we're going to lose people out of the gate. We can't be talking baseball right now. We got to get into football.
Yeah.
All right. And so
Um,
on this
okay.
podcast, we'll be talking a lot of football. We'll be talking
A lot of football.
fantasy football. We'll be talking DFS. We'll be talking. We'll talk about stuff that doesn't make any sense that we don't even know what we're talking about.
Which is like 90% of what we do is we don't really know what we're.
Well, I mean, listen.
You might. I pretend like I do. You know what I mean? Like in my head, I'm like, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't really
It's
know.
all about the confidence, right? If you come across
Yeah.
confident,
It's very fake confidence. You
yeah,
know
well,
what I mean?
it takes a big man to admit that. Well, college football starts before the NFL. Yeah, and again, Saturday we've got football. I mean, it may not be. I mean, USC plays. I think they're the only ranked team that plays. It may not be the
Yeah.
big
I mean,
dogs.
they're playing San Jose State, so it's going
Well,
to be like 1,000,000 to 0. But
listen, but
yeah,
technically we've got football this weekend.
we
So
got football.
football's back.
You know what? I don't even care because you know what also started that we don't really talk about in this pod, but
What's
that is
that?
near and dear to my heart. The English Premier League. My Chelsea Blues played Monday.
Okay,
We won. Start the year off with a new manager and a dub.
that's
Dub
that's that's
City.
that's great, man. I'm happy for you and all the fans there.
Yeah. You should be happy.
I'm sure
And
they're
I know
all
you're
doing
being
the.
sarcastic right now. And I
No,
don't know if I appreciate it.
I'm not.
Listen, be
What makes you
happy
think
you
I'm
live
being
1,200 miles
What makes you
away.
think I'm being sarcastic? What makes you think that? What makes you think I'm being sarcastic?
Your
I
face.
listen.
Your
I
face.
know. I know what a big football, soccer football fan. However, I know it's football over there, and I
True. Yeah, over
understand.
there. But we're here.
I understand what a big deal it is. The World Cup is awesome,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but soccer live. I'm gonna tell you right now, going to soccer games in person are fun though.
They're a blast.
They
I
are,
went to
but
a couple of the Minnesota games, the Loons. Man, it's a riot. It's loud.
yeah.
Everybody's like hooting and
Well,
hollering
there's
the whole
constant.
game.
It's constant moving. The
Yeah.
corner kicks. Most people stand up. Like it is fun. It's
It
a vibe for sure.
it 100% it's a vibe. I
Yeah.
love it. It's a good one too.
Well, we should probably jump into some college football, and let's just
Do it.
we'll have so much more to talk about once football actually starts. Who do you think's going to win the SEC?
The shooting from the hip.
Yeah.
Texas comes to mind right away,
Okay.
which is going to hurt a lot of Georgia and Alabama fans. My SEC prediction. Everybody else don't matter.
We currently live in an SEC country. You got a lot of SEC talk around here, um, and the Titans are 20 minutes away from us, but
Yeah. Nobody
people don't,
cares.
people don't really care about the Titans right now. People
No.
don't care about the Titans. People care about
Is it
SEC
safe to
football.
say that like the people that care about the Titans aren't from Tennessee?
I
Like they
think
all moved.
here's the deal. It's like I think people care about the Titans, but when your team's not doing well, which I understand it. Listen, I'm still a Royals
They're
fan.
bandwagon NFL
They're
fans.
not. Yeah, but here's the deal. Well, bandwagon. So I have a thought on what bandwagon means. Okay, because hear me out on this.
Fair. Okay.
The Royals suck. They've won 8 in a
Correct.
row, and they're still 16 games under 500. They've got
Yep.
Bobby Witt Jr., who's a superstar, but they're not
Yep.
very good. All right, Kansas football. If they can just make a bowl game, that'd be awesome, right? So for me, it's Chiefs football and Kansas basketball. Okay, now the Royals for the majority of my life have not been good, and Kansas football for the majority of my life has not been good. Now, fair weather. I get what most people think of a fair weather fan. Here's what I think of a fair weather fan, and tell me what you think of this. I think a fair weather fan would be your team's not good. All right, your team's not good, and so you become a fan of another team, and then once your team becomes good again, now you're back to being a fan of that team. Does that make sense? Like, to me, that's fair weather. Like,
Yeah.
I would say
I'm saying bandwagon and like they're
that's what I think
NFL
bandwagon.
fans. They're NFL fans. It's not that they ever stop liking the Titans. They just stop following them. And then when they start doing good, they start paying attention again. Does that make sense?
Well,
I think you could say that with like every
it
demographic.
does make sense. But think about life in general. Like we want to talk about the wins and the successes in life. We want to talk about the positives, not so much the negatives. I know what you're saying, and I get it. But it was years and years and years ago. I was like, I have a different perspective. I think what bandwagon means. The people that I know around here that are Titan fans, they all like, yeah, I mean, that's my team. They're just not very good right now. A lot to talk about. Well, they're not switching teams. Now, people do that, obviously. To me,
Right.
that's lame. If you're a fan of a team, they're not good, you switch a team and come back to your team, you lose all credibility as a fan. You're not a real fan. But around here, SEC, Bama, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee. I mean, Vanderbilt's right down the road. Right down
Yeah.
the road in Nashville, and this is a volunteer state. You're saying Texas wins the SEC.
Sure, why not?
I like it. I like the
Who cares about
confidence.
the
With that. Sure, why
SEC?
not? I'm going to go Georgia. I'm not really going on a limb, but I'm going to go Georgia. Them dogs.
Yeah, I mean that's probably the smarter bet.
Well,
I'd win more money if Texas won.
I would be lying if I was like, well, let's just pick Tennessee because we live in Tennessee. Because here's the deal. I think most genuine, knowledgeable volunteer fans would be like, we got a good roster, but I don't know about a quarterback. And in the SEC, you got to have a quarterback, right?
You have to.
So I'm going to say I think they're ranked a little bit too high. Is my initial thought.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we'll
Okay.
find out pretty quick.
We will. And I got nothing but love for the Volunteers. Knoxville's a beautiful place.
Nothing but love.
I got nothing but love for the Volunteers. All right. Big Ten champion. I'll go. You know what? I know Ohio State is the resounding favorite, and then I think it's followed by Oregon. I have
Which
a
I
hard
hate.
time betting against Indiana. I like what they did last year and what they've done the
Yeah.
last few years. I'm going to say Indiana.
It's
wins.
crazy.
Yeah.
You know what? I might agree with you just for fun, but I'm also going to say Iowa's going to hurt some feelings.
Iowa's always good. They've got that defense. It's
We
usually
got
the
some
offense.
dogs. It looks like based on some clips I've seen on the interwebs,
Interwebs.
Coach Ferentz hasn't named the starting QB,
They don't have a quarterback.
but
I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Shut-
that.
Shut
That's
your
not what I meant.
mouth.
I didn't mean to say that out loud. I apologize.
Shut your mouth.
I didn't mean to say that. I was supposed to be. Sometimes you say things you don't mean to say.
It was supposed to stay inside your noggin, and you let it come out.
My bad. We'll pretend. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
But I saw some clips. I'm gonna be honest with you right now, though. I forgot his name. But
That's
he was
reassuring.
kind of swaggy.
Well,
Liked it.
that,
He can
that is
move.
reassuring.
He can move. He
Tell
can
me you don't
throw.
have a quarterback without saying you don't have a quarterback without saying such quarterback's name.
I mean, listen. If we want to nitpick, I need you to stop coming at me with facts. Okay?
All right. I'm done.
We don't do facts and logic. Okay?
All right, we don't. You're right. That's a good point.
This is America 2026. We don't do facts and logic.
Good point. That's valid. Okay.
Right.
All right, you got
Can't
me on
remember his
that.
name. It's unfortunate. Anyways, continue. Indiana's
so-
going to win. Iowa's going to be number 2. Ohio State's going to finish 3rd. Michigan
I
4th.
know you don't believe that, but your fandom comes to
My
an end.
fandom is telling me that's what's
respect
going
it.
to happen.
Yeah, I mean, Kurt Kignetti, it's hard with what he's done in 2 years. It's like he's figured out life in general. He just
Yeah,
seems to
what
have
do the kids call it? Aura? That dude's
yeah,
got
like
aura.
if I don't know him,
Oozing.
he's incredible. But if I had life questions, I'd probably go to Coach Cignetti and be like, "Teach me about life." And I think he would.
Yeah,
I think he would.
because he's killing it.
Hey, he's figured it out.
Yeah.
All right, ACC champion.
Miami. The U.
All
With
about the-
Clemson.
it's
Clemson
all
having a
about the-
redemption season.
It's all about the
Season.
remember those 30 for 30s.
Yeah,
It was wild times back in the day.
it was.
That
They were
Miami
great.
scene back in the mid
Back
to
in
late
the
80s,
day.
early 90s.
Florida State. Remember Florida State under Bobby Bowden?
Yeah.
Unbeatable.
But I'm talking more about like Miami, like if you watch those like Two Live Crew and like what was happening, like the recruits and the parties.
Crazy.
And, I mean, it was
Listen, allegedly.
allegedly, yeah. I'm gonna say just to be a little bit different, but not go too far out on a limb.
North
I'm gonna say
Carolina.
SMU. I'm gonna say SMU wins the
SMU. Oh.
Say SMU.
Okay. Okay.
Say SMU. And that's partially because my son enjoys using them in franchise mode on college football 2025 and 26.
Hey, you know, I get it.
So,
Family.
okay. Big 12.
Big 12. Who's that? I don't care about the Big 12. I don't even care.
Well,
Texas Tech?
around
So
these
it's-
parts, nobody even realizes there's other conferences but the SEC.
Yeah, they don't. They
I have
think
to tell
everybody
people
else
like, guys, there's
Yeah.
the Big 10, there's the Big 12, there's the ACC, there's the Pac. Like, you just name off. They're like, what? When did that happen? When did that come in? Is that a new thing?
Well, you know, you could tell them too. It's like, hey, who was in the championship last year? What
yeah, it was a Big 10 team
conferences?
and an ACC team. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna say
Yeah, Big 10 ACC, is that what I heard? Chirping?
Texas Tech runs it back.
Okay. Sure, why not?
You going them as well? Okay, sure, why not?
Yeah, I'll jump on your bandwagon. That's fine.
I think that
That's not how you use that term bandwagon, by the way. Anyways, continue.
I think a team that has an incredible path. They don't play USC. They don't play Michigan. I think Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame has an
They're
incredible.
not playing USC or Michigan?
They don't play USC.
So
or
Notre
Michigan.
Dame's going to make it to the playoffs. They'll win
they
their
will.
first round and lose the second round. That's what I'm calling it right now.
Yeah. But I think of the teams ranked in the top 10, top 15, top 5, however you want to say it. I think Notre Dame has the best path to the playoffs. So if they don't
Yeah.
make it this year, it would be an absolute travesty on their.
I mean, I've heard good things about what they got going on over there this year, so we'll
yeah,
see.
I think they've got a really good team, and it wouldn't surprise me if they're in the hunt for the national championship.
Okay.
All right, let's
Next.
switch over to the NFL here. Listen, there were some big storylines this offseason. I'll start with my quarterback, my guy, Mahomes, returning from his torn
Pat
ACL
Mahomes.
and LCL, months ahead of schedule, cleared
Months.
for camp, running around, hopping around. Not going to play in the preseason, which is smart. But there were people when he got hurt
Yeah.
last year that thought he might miss the first 6 to 8 weeks of the season, and he's ready to roll.
Whoa.
Now, mentally, so much of what he does out of the pocket is, they say when you return from an injury like this, a lot of it's mental. So maybe it's going to take a little while this season to see him get back.
Will
to
it
his
though?
confidence.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
That dude's pretty. I mean, maybe I bet a game, maybe two, he's gonna be like a little like apprehensive, and then he's fine.
Well, there's no.
And I wouldn't be surprised if after the first quarter of game one, he's like, "Oh, I'm fine," and he's just slanging that thing.
Well, I thought in camp they would have, he got cleared. I thought he has that brace on, of course. I thought they'd have him a little bit like restricted, but he's running around, jumping around, throwing out of the pocket. You're like, okay. I mean, I know it's not a real game, but still,
He's
ready
running
to
around,
roll.
though, jumping.
And
He's
listen,
explosive.
there's no tougher test than week one when they go up against that Denver defense. So,
Those
week
dudes are
one,
some dogs.
yeah, that's going to be. But out of the gate, just get Denver out of the gate and throw Mahomes the Wolves right away, fresh off that injury. So
Why not? Do it. I like it.
I love the fact they added Kenneth Walker because Kenneth Walker is the best back that they've had since Mahomes, and I think they're going to try to be more balanced, and this is going to take pressure
The
off Mahomes. Which is
fact that
it's time.
he went there, that Seattle let him go,
He was Super Bowl MVP.
I know it's crazy.
Yeah. You've got Buffalo.
Yep.
Some would say surprising, firing Sean McDermott. For the success they've had and for having Josh Allen, they wanted a new leader, and they've got Joe Brady. So I think a lot of people in Buffalo are pretty excited about that.
I mean, I hope something good happens. I as much as like I want Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers to win a Super Bowl, I would also like to see Josh Allen win a Super Bowl and the Bills. I've always had a soft spot for the Bills in my heart ever since I was a kid. I really want to see Josh Allen win. I know that hurts your feelings a little bit, but
No, because you've heard me say this before. Like, listen, I respect the heck out of Josh Allen, and he's my favorite quarterback in the league outside of Mahomes. And this is what you've heard me say before. I don't think there's any fan base in any sport, not just football, in any sport that deserves to see their team win a championship more than Bills Mafia. Now, I'm 45. I remember watching those Bills teams lose those 4 in a row, and I was pulling for the Bills because they were an AFC team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, Allen Mahomes have had Buffalo gets KC in the regular season. The Chiefs had that when they beat them 4 out of 5 years in the playoffs. Like, again, I think Bills fans deserve to see a championship more than any fan base in sports. So, and I don't want to be at the expense of the Chiefs, but it would be easy to root for Josh Allen and Buffalo if they were in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Super easy. Yeah.
You've got Kyler Murray coming to Minnesota. Like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how good he is. Was it Arizona? I mean, he's obviously athletic. Sometimes guys need to change the scenery. I mean, look at Sam Darnold now. Going to Minnesota, now Seattle, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, Minnesota, they got the coach. They seem to have a well-run, well-respected organization.
They got a really good defense.
Trouble there. Yeah, I mean, maybe he'll be a great fit there, and it's going to.
I mean, as much as I hate to admit it, they got the tools to be a freaking killer.
They've got the coaching staff. They've got the defense. They've got some weapons. They've just needed a quarterback.
Yeah.
That makes the NFC North that much tougher. So, how weird is the Deshaun Watson situation in Cleveland?
I don't even know what to think of that anymore.
I mean, is there a quarterback in the history of football that is more despised than Cleveland despises Watson? And then he goes up there at his press conference and
there's got to be somebody. Maybe not.
This is just Cleveland not being able to get out of their way. I mean, this is give the young Shador, give the young kid a chance. And it would excite the fan base. Like, if you're not going to be a good team and you're not going to win games, at least give the fans something fun and exciting to talk about. Cleveland is Cleveland. Those fans are awesome. It's a great, passionate fan base.
I love it. There is not a more passionate fan base outside of the Chicago Cubs when they sucked for decades. You know what I mean?
Fans that have stuck with their teams when it's been like just brutal.
Is that the Browns? Are the Browns the Cubs of the NFL?
Well, you've got A.J. Brown going to New England. A weapon for Drake May.
Yeah. They're going to be dangerous this year. I think they're going to be dangerous again.
Yeah. Mike Vrabel's a really good coach.
I think they're for real. What's that?
Mike Vrabel's a really good coach.
He's a great coach.
And, Tennessee, they had Vrabel at one point. They had A.J. Brown. They had Derrick Henry. I mean, even Malik Willis, who could have started for him for a little while. Like, they've made again, like, man, sometimes you just don't appreciate a good thing when it's right in front of you. You know what I mean? And then you lose and you're like, oh, that wasn't so bad.
Right.
Yeah. But here's one of the wildest trades this offseason. Myles Garrett going to the Rams, who are already stacked, and now he's going to probably pull Aaron Donald out of retirement.
That's why those guys.
You're going to have to deal with Donald and
I forgot about that.
And I don't know Garrett is absolutely jacked, but they showed Aaron Donald working out. That dude looks like he has been in the weight room every day since he retired. I don't even think he retired, just not playing.
Yeah, he's just not playing football.
The Rams are loaded. They're loaded.
Dude, I forgot about how good they're going to be.
Well, their offense is loaded.
They might win the Super Bowl this year.
They're the favorites. They're stacked, man. They're loaded.
I mean, how can you not be with Aaron Donald and
Stafford? And then Puka Nacua, their offense, Kyron Williams, you've got Blake Corum. Yeah, I mean, even Devontae Adams.
Freaking good.
They're real good. Their line's good. They've got young tight ends. They use about 46 different tight ends. They're all pretty
Matt
good.
Stafford's. I know he's getting up there, but he's as tough as they come.
Dude, he was MVP last year.
I know. I know, man.
He's having his best seasons like later in his career.
It's crazy.
Division predictions, right? Who do you think's going to win
All
this
right, let's
division?
do it.
I'll start. So
Okay.
AFC East, I'm saying Buffalo. I don't even think it's a question. I think they definitely. I think by a couple games they win that division.
I think so.
AFC North, I want to say Baltimore, but I'm going to say Cincinnati. Now, if Burrow stays healthy, which with that line, who knows if he will. I'm going to say that Cincinnati wins that division if Burrow can play like at least 14, 15 games.
Yeah, he just got to stay healthy. I want to see a healthy season with that guy.
South, I wanted to say Houston because of that defense. I know Indy started out hot last year before Daniel Jones went down. They were like 7-1. I'm not sure about C.J. Stroud, but that defense is nasty. I don't think they're going to win 13 games again, but I think 10 games, 11 games can win this division. I'm going to say Jacksonville wins the division again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're picking Trevor Lawrence in the Jacksonville
AFC West, that almost decade run of the division dominance and winning it that Kansas City had and the stranglehold they had in the division. And then Denver comes along and took it from them and almost made the Super Bowl. Can't stand Sean Payton. I have some buddies that are Bronco fans, and they're good dudes, but they're delusional, and I can't stand Bronco fans. I would say right now there's no team I dislike more than the Broncos and that fan base. And I love the fact that they feel the same way about Kansas City because since Mahomes has come to town, the success that the Chiefs have had and the Broncos have just, they were in not even mediocrity, they were just irrelevant for a decade. And last year they came along and, okay, so that's my spiel, right? Before I give credit, I have to kind of I'm going to say this.
Yeah, because it hurts.
We all have our biases, right? But I try to be an honest man. Okay, I wholeheartedly believe the Chiefs are going to make the playoffs. Last season, I think, was good for them. They got rid of bad contracts. They got rid of older players. They got younger. I'm not saying they're going to jump back into the dynasty and be a Super Bowl favorite, but I do think they're going to make the playoffs. But I'm going to say Denver wins the AFC West. I'm going to give it to them. I'm going to say with that defense, I think it's the best in football. Jalen Waddle, I think Bo Nix is really good. You've got Sutton, a really good line. Sean Payton is a good coach. I'm going to say Denver wins the division. And that's I haven't said that in 10 years, 11 years.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I feel all of a sudden my stomach, I feel really nauseous right now.
Yeah, you feel a little sick.
I feel
do you need some
sick.
Tums?
The room is spinning. If I get pale, just let me know.
You look a little flushed.
Anyway, I'm going to try to get through this. But yeah, all that's weird. All of a sudden, I just feel really sick to my stomach. All right. Ugh.
Oh, that's great.
Gross.
I love it.
All right, let's hear it from
my
the
turn.
NFC.
It's my turn, baby.
Let's go, baby.
I'm just going to start the Great North. I think it's going to be another crazy year. I'm still going to pick Green Bay to win it, even though I think Detroit's not going to fall off again. They're not. They're going to get back on and whatever. I think it's going to be a dogfight, and it's going to come down to the last couple weeks. I'm gonna go with my boys, my Green Bay Packers, baby.
Okay.
NFC South, we'll just go down. We're going to go top. We're going to go back all the way to the bottom. People forget there's an NFC South, but there's teams down there. You know what I mean? But they're real. It's a real division.
Who would have known?
Real football team. I wouldn't have. Bucks are going to take that division, and then we'll go to the West because I like the West.
Okay.
I'm taking.
Some people say the West. Some people say the West is the best.
West is the best. I don't know if
I
I
don't
agree
say
with
that.
that.
I don't say that. But some people do.
But some people say that. But Brant Walker don't say that.
I don't say that. But I think a lot of people say the West is the best. And by a lot of people, I mean if you live on the West Coast, you're from the West Coast, I think you say the West is the best.
I mean, you kind of have to, really, right?
You know what I say about South? Down South, watch your mouth. But with
Which
down
is true,
South,
because they throw hands. They throw hands.
On the East, they say out East, don't get a yeast infection.
Yikes. Do they say that? Is that a thing? I think you're
that's what
lying.
they say. And
Hey, I think you're a liar.
up north they say Heidi ho, neighbor, but like in a Canadian voice. No, is that not? No.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. 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 You've been in the South too long. You
All
forgot.
right. All right. I
Eh,
think.
oh,
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 don't you
oh.
know? Oh,
Don't you know?
don't you know?
And they sit in a sauna.
Sona.
Yeah. And they're riding a
Oh,
boat.
oh. Yeah, let's
Oh,
boat. Let's take a
oh,
boat
oh,
ride.
excuse me. Oh,
Oh,
excuse me.
oh man.
So good.
Oh
Anyways,
man. So I think
from back to the West
okay.
Coast. Um, uh, Rams. I'm picking the Rams. I mean, that division is real good at football.
Yeah, it's
I mean, at least three of the teams. Arizona's a wild card right now. We don't know what they're going to turn up. Um, but we do know what we're going to get from the Niners, what we're going to get from the Seahawks, and what we're going to get from the Rams. And the Rams got a little dirtier this summer.
that's the best
And
division of football.
it's the best division in football. And I got a strong feeling the Super Bowl champion's going to come from the NFC West. Just my 2 cents. And who did I forget?
The East. Oh, because you know what? No, it's not the East.
The
The
East
East
is
is
the
actually.
least.
Thank you.
Dallas is going to win that division.
You know what? Can I share something with you? I also have the Cowboys win that division.
Wow, that's weird.
I think losing AJ Brown's a big deal. I think Dallas Pickens and Lamb and Dak. I think Dak's gonna have a really good year. Okay. Well, for Super Bowl predictions, let's just skip all the playoff nonsense. Let's just get right to the Super Bowl.
Let's
Okay.
get right to it. Chop suey.
Okay. All right. Let me do this. I'm not. How about this? I'm
Okay.
not gonna give a Super Bowl prediction.
Oh,
No. I didn't say that right. I'm not gonna give the prediction I think is gonna happen. I'm gonna give the prediction that I want to happen.
hmm.
Okay.
Can we just have this? I'm going to do this too. I'm jumping on this bandwagon.
Okay.
That's using the term correct.
Okay. Yeah. What I
Yeah.
want to happen is not the Chiefs beating the 49ers for the third time with Mahomes. No one wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that 3 times.
Okay.
What I want to see is
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City and Dallas.
Oh,
Chiefs Cowboys, and I think that would without question be the highest rated Super Bowl of all time and one of the biggest sporting events that we've ever had in the United States. That would be my
wow.
opinion if it's the Chiefs Cowboys.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that what
That's
you
what I
want
want
to
to
happen?
happen. That's
Okay.
what I want to happen.
Okay. Okay. Well,
And
I'll
I'm
tell
not
you
giving
what I want to
well,
happen.
and here's the deal.
Okay.
If you're wondering, well, Brandon, why are you not giving a prediction? Like every year you say the Chiefs are gonna win it. I think I try to be an honest fan. And so instead of saying what I think is gonna happen, I can still include the Chiefs in the Super Bowl by saying, here's what I want to happen.
Okay.
And
Okay.
everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to do two. I'm going to tell you what I want to happen first. I'm going to tell you what I think's going to happen. You got that? You
Mhm.
follow me? You
I
got
got
you
you.
got those two?
Got it. Got it.
Got you. Okay, so what I want, my desire is for my Packers to play the Ravens.
Mm. Okay. Okay.
Go Pack, go for the championship.
Okay.
Bring that Lombardi back to its rightful home. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
Bring it back home.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
okay. You follow me? Now, what I think's gonna happen?
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Okay.
Yep. We're gonna take it from Seattle. Bring it
And
back to Green
got it.
Bay.
Okay. All right. That makes sense now. Now I understand what you're trying to say. Now it
I
makes
knew it was
sense.
gonna take a minute. I knew.
You had to say take it from Seattle. Then I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All
Snatch
right.
it.
Okay.
And what will happen is the Los Angeles Rams are going to play Pittsburgh Steelers. Psych! The Buffalo Bills.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Gotcha.
Let me
Your
tell you
face.
something. That's the Super Bowl last year. That with
Hmm.
my team not in, I wanted Rams Bills in the Super Bowl. That's what I wanted as a fan.
I did too,
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
when Green Bay wasn't
yeah,
going to make it.
yeah.
Uh, LA Rams versus the Buffalo Bills. But unfortunately, I think the Bills will lose their fifth Super Bowl.
Do you know what Bills? Well, I mean, it's been what 30 years, 30 something, 32, 33 years since they made the last Super Bowl. But do you know? I heard this when I was like in sixth grade when they were making all the Super
Mhm.
Bowls. What Bills stands for?
Hmm.
Boy, I love losing Super Bowls.
I
So if they
mean,
were to
they
go and lose a
do. If
fifth
you
one,
look at their history,
if they were to lose a fifth one, you're like, well, we got to bring that back. Boy, I love losing Super Bowls, but it's been a long time, so like people have kind of don't really talk
probably
about
forgot
that.
about it.
But yeah, but I haven't
Because
forgotten
we're
about it.
all old.
But I haven't forgotten about it.
You haven't forget. You got a mind of a steel trap, though. You know what
I
I'm saying?
do. I do.
You
Thank you.
don't forget
Thank you, big
things.
dog. Thank you, big
You're
dog.
welcome. Put
Thank you.
ups. Put ups.
All right. Well, so you have the Rams win the Super Bowl.
I think the Rams are going to win the Super
All
Bowl.
right.
I mean, if they don't, Josh Allen's winning the Super Bowl against somebody.
I have some rapid fire for you. You gotta be
Ooh.
real fast here. And these aren't like the craziest rapid fire, but rapid
Oh, okay.
fire. All right.
Let's do it.
Who has the better season, Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson?
Josh Allen.
Okay. Chiefs make the playoffs, yes or no?
Yes.
Do the Hoosiers make the college football playoffs again?
Who? Yes.
Did the Alabama Crimson Tide make the playoffs?
Yes.
What rookie out of this class is going to become a star in the NFL?
Oof.
I know that's not easy. That's not as easy to one to throw off the dome there.
No. There's what's that receiver's name?
Carnell Tate,
Yeah.
Tennessee. You're saying Carnell Tate?
Yeah. If they can get him the ball.
One football opinion you'll probably regret by October.
Carnell Tate and
What's your boldest prediction? It could be college or NFL. I should have asked you this ahead of time. That's a tough one off the top of your head to figure out because there's a lot of different things.
Iowa makes the college football playoff.
Okay, but I for week one, I'm going to give my DFS, my daily fantasy, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and defense. Okay, for those gamblers out
I
there.
like
all
it.
right?
For the dinners out there, we
Now
got
you could say Allen, you could say
degenerates.
Burrow, you could, right? Like there's a lot. I mean, I'm picking one. I'm gonna pick one this week or for week one. I'm gonna say Caleb Williams against the Panthers. I love for daily fantasy. I'm gonna have me some Caleb Williams. That dude can throw, dude can run. I know they lost DJ Moore. I get it, but they've got some. They got some
Nah,
weapons.
they're
They got a
fine. They
Doomsday.
got weapons, dude. They
They've
got
got Luther.
weapons.
They've got yeah. Okay. Caleb Williams as my quarterback. Caleb Williams is I love Caleb Williams week one DFS. Chase Brown, the Bengals running back week one. Wide receiver, I'm going Chris Olave from the Saints. They're playing. Listen, they're playing the Lions. They're gonna have to pass the ball. Cause Lions are probably gonna get up, maybe get up big. Shaw, the
Yeah, they're
quarterback,
gonna be throwing a
him and
lot.
Olave had a nice little connection last year. I think he's gonna get peppered with double-digit targets. I'm saying Chris
Okay.
Olave is my receiver, and I'm
Okay.
actually gonna stick with Chicago and say Loveland. I think that with no DJ Moore, he relied on Loveland a lot late in the season last
He
year. I'm gonna say
did.
that Caleb Williams, Loveland. I'm gonna say that you're gonna double up on those points right there. And for the defense, anybody playing the Titans and Jets offense, but coincidentally, they play each other week one, so just pick either defense, and you'll probably be all right. And
Yeah.
that's my week one DFS position picks. Now I want to
They're
before we
good.
close this out.
Yeah.
So last night I had a dynasty draft, right? So been in this league for 4 or 5 years. If somebody
Yeah.
wins it 2 years in a row, you redraft, and the money just
Okay.
accumulates, right? Okay.
Yep.
They've changed it now. If somebody has to win it 3 years in any period, it doesn't have to be 3 in a row. And once somebody wins it 3 times, they get all that money.
Wow.
Okay, so this could go on for a decade. All right. 12 guys, super flex, 2-quarterback league. You can start 2 quarterbacks, all right? And we all had $300 to work with in the auction, okay? All right, starts at 8 o'clock last night. I'll make this quick. It's already been too long. Make this quick. I spent $73 on Josh Allen, felt good about that. I got Mahomes for $51. All right. And then you see like Lamar Jackson went for 51, Burrow went for 45. I'm like, all right, Might have spent up on Allen. Got Chase Brown and got CeeDee Lamb. All right, so I got 4 guys. We have 30 roster spots. I have 4 guys, and it's 10:30. We're 2.5 hours in. I have 4 guys. I have 26 more guys. Bottom line is I fell asleep. I crashed. I fell asleep. Wake up this morning with text messages and a few missed phone calls like, dude, what happened to you? Well, the league decided to just keep drafting and kind of give me the best leftovers at the end. I started out with Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Chase Brown, and CeeDee Lamb, and I fell asleep, and my team is booty. My team is...
You're going to lose.
And it's a bummer because it's a dynasty league. We only redraft the rookies. So this is the team I'm stuck with. And but the draft went from 8 till 2 a.m. It was a 6-hour draft.
Nope.
Yeah, my 45-year-old son, nah, I can't hang like that. So
I'd have said, nah, I was asleep 3 hours later.
So I got the 2 quarterbacks I wanted, but my team is going to be atrocious. And it's because I'm 45 and I fell asleep. I got tired. Yep. I'm old.
You are.
All right. Well, listen, we've got college football starting up.
Let's go.
This weekend, but a lot of college fans are going to say, no, not so fast. It's next weekend. That's okay. All the conferences.
I mean, Iowa doesn't play till the following weekend. Okay.
I'd love KU to be 1-0. They play LIU. Chiefs Broncos Monday Night Football in Arrowhead. Once Mahomes runs out of that tunnel, that crowd is going to be going crazy, trying to figure out a way to get to that game. Week 1, Chiefs Broncos. Hopefully, we're talking about our team's winning. I'm sitting here talking about
a couple dubs.
The Chiefs are 1-0, the Broncos are 0-1. What thoughts you got, baby?
I mean, Green Bay's going into Minnesota week 1. That's nasty. What a way to start the year, but I like it. I like our chances. And I hope we make all the Minnesota fans real sad.
You know, when they played in the Metrodome, that was like 50-50. They're like just half full of Packer fans, right? Now that it's moved to like US Bank Stadium, I don't know what happened, but there's not as nearly many Packer fans there as it was when it was the Metrodome.
Crazy.
You can't have a dome for football, man. Let the elements, let the weather. That's for another time. But like, you know how I feel about indoor stadiums. I'm not about it. I don't like it. And you lose a bit of a home field advantage. Oh, it's the playoffs and it's 80 degrees inside. Who's scared to go play in a dome? Oh, but it's Buffalo. It's Kansas City. It's Denver when they're good. It's Green Bay. Look at the home field advantages those teams have, especially in the playoffs.
Chicago.
Chicago. Do you remember the Miami Dolphins about 3-4 years ago when it was below 0 in Kansas City and Tua and the Dolphins came to town? They wanted no part of that game. Tua's never won a game under like 70 degrees in his career. So anyway.
That's great.
There's a stretch that might have been true. But anyway, whatever. All right, well, I'm rambling on now. Anything else you got, baby?
I got nothing.
All right, man. Hey, we'll be back. We'll have a lot of football to talk about.
Let's do it.